so reckless, but you were young once too. Can I take your picture? Can I take your name? We're not so different, but we are not the same. So here's to you, the old American. Were you brave and were you true? Lay your head upon my shoulder. I'm asking you, how do you do? All alone, the old American. I'm asking you, how do you do? All alone, the young American. I'm asking you, how do you do?
Well, oh, what a feeling that burns down low when you ain't got nowhere to turn or nowhere to go. It makes me feel like sometimes I'm out of control. So I'm gonna get wasted with all my country heroes. I'm drinking some George Jones and a little bit of coke. Haggard's easing my misery, and Waylon's keeping me from home. Hank's giving me those high ties, Cash is gonna sing it low, and I'm here getting wasted just like my country hero. Yeah, I'm drinking that whiskey out of that glass. And if that ain't country, well, boys, you can kiss my ass. 'Cause I wanna hear them old songs, nothing of the new. 'Cause this might be the last time I'm gonna see you. So I'm drinking some George Jones and a little bit of coke. Haggard's easing my misery, and Waylon's keeping me from home. Hank's giving me those high ties, Cash is gonna sing it low, and I'm here getting wasted just like my country hero. Getting wasted with all my country hero. I'm getting wasted with all my country heroes.
On your face, I never saw much. It took form, took you away and said, well, life is elsewhere. Steady back, it won't take long.
I guess I grew up on an old dirt road, a pedal to the metal, always did what I was told. Until I found out that my brand new clothes came secondhand from the rich kids next door. When I grew up fast, I guess I grew up mean. There's 1,000 things inside my head I wish I ain't seen. And now I just wander through a real bad dream, or feeling like I'm coming apart at the seams. But thank you, Jack Daniels, oh, number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven, and angels start to look good to me. They're gonna have to to put me to the fiery deep. Oh, thank you, Jack Daniels. Oh, number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven. And I know I can't stay here too long, 'cause I can't go a week without doing wrong. Oh, without doing wrong.
Drinking
without
in heaven.
doing wrong.
Oh,
without
number 7.
doing wrong.
Drinking in heaven.
So I'm sitting as the bar stool starts to grow roots. I'm feeling like an old worn-out pair of shoes. Oh, tell me what is it that I should do when I'm swimming in the liquor only halfway through. So I'm watching as his wings spread as wide as could be. Oh, come on now and wrap them around me, 'cause all I wanna do now is fall to sleep. Come down here and lay next to me. Oh, thank you, Jack Daniels. Oh, number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven. And up here the bottle never runs dry, and you never wake up with those tears in your eyes. Oh, thank you, Jack Daniels. Oh, number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven. And angels start to look good to me. They're gonna have to deport me to the fiery deeps.
Oh,
To the fiery deeps.
Drinking
To
in
the
heaven.
fiery deeps.
Oh,
To
number
the
7.
fiery deeps.
Drinking in heaven.
Up and down across the fields where my eyes couldn't see the end, I could find a lonely soul and took me with his own hand. I'll break the fence that I've built to myself. We spent a long time looking for a higher place to see all the things that I put down behind our wall of shame. I couldn't believe what I lost in that place. So I was started out with nothing, just me and my new friend, and a new bright story begins for me. I picked up my guitar and I played with my heart a song for him. So I was started out with nothing, just me and my new friend, and a new bright story begins for me. I picked up my guitar and I played with my heart a song for him. I had found a wonder inside, I pulled myself away from here. Now I'm back, showing off pain and misery. I'm in my own darkness, I put it away from me. Now again, the lonely soul has shared all the things I felt, and I have learned the only way of not to hate, 'cause I hear the tears open in my skin. So I was started out with nothing, just me and my new friend, and a new bright story begins for me. I picked up my guitar and I played with my heart a song for him. hours started out with nothing, just me and my new friend, and a new bright story begins for me. I picked up my guitar and I play it with my heart, a song for him. Started out with nothing, just me and my new friend, and a new bright story begins for me. I picked up my guitar and I played with my heart, a song for him. So I was started out with nothing, just me and my new friend, and a new bright story begins for me. I picked up my guitar and I played with my heart, a song for him.
Mary almost made it to 29, the mother of an orphan and a friend of mine, painted up with high heels on her feet, making what she could from this filthy street. Dead on the river yesterday, gutted like some varmint, so they say. The tangled rope around her, she was bound. Dead on the river, rolling down. I was quoting scripture at an early age. The old man ruled his household in a gospel rage. Up and down our hallway, the Bible spilled, left behind a sinner in the mill and field. Dead on the river yesterday. I don't know how much longer that I can stay. They're saying now there were 2 more bodies found, dead on the river, rolling down. Feds are in their best suits, pulling rein, scattered out with their bloodhounds along the bank. And the city lights, they flicker on the 1-lane bridge, with the siren echoes bouncing along the ridge. Dead on the river yesterday. I need a flood to wash my sins away. Like an ancient hickory twisted, turning brown. Dead on the river, rolling down.
People stand in church, swear they're a saint. Well, maybe they is, then maybe they ain't. Better think it over before it's too late, 'cause your name might be on that old devil's slate. Don't put your name on the devil's slate. Love thy neighbor, respect his mate. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not hate. Just keep your name off the devil's slate. People laugh and see their neighbors no good, but who is you to say I'm not good? 'Twas God made Eve, He made Adam too, and brother, He made me same as He made you. God made the world, Lord, He made it good, but you mind your own business, stay in your own neighborhood. There's no room for hatred, no room for doubt. The devil gonna get you, you don't watch out. Don't put your name on the devil's slate. Love thy neighbor, respect his fate. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not hate. Lord, just keep your name off the devil's slate.
Watching the shadows racing the sun. Oh Lord, the gallows is nearly done. hide. Come now, my brother, please rescue me. Tomorrow I will die on the hanging tree. Suck back the smoke now, my last cigarette. Can't help remember what I tried to forget. The bullet like thunder still echoes in time. A flicker of lightning and vengeance was mine. Where are my brothers? Come set me free. I can hear footsteps, they're coming for me. Is it my fate, my destiny? Fly dead and broken on the hanging tree. My spirit forsaken on the hanging tree.
Got to thinking about tomorrow. Will it come? Will it come? I'm a lonely driver on this train, a man without a name, without a name. But I know that time will fly, and I know it'll be alright. But for now in this sorrow it's just one long dark night. I'm a broken light bulb in a storm, I'm too tired to replace the monster with the vanished face, a book without a page. But I know that time will fly, and I know it'll be alright. But for now in this sorrow it's just one long dark night. Shadows bouncing from the walls, a cold flame in an empty room. Your gentle smile and loving eyes used to take away my gloom. But I know that time will fly, and I know it'll be alright. But for now in this sorrow it's just one long dark night. And I know that time will fly, and I know it'll be alright. But for now in this sorrow it's just one long dark night.
It's been so long since I've been to bed. I'm getting older now, and I need to rest my head in my dirty room, where I can close the door, laying my head on a filthy wooden floor. You were there when I fell. You can't understand feelings that I have for myself. The voices don't go, no matter how I try. And it's a shame how many times I think of suicide. How do you feel when you're all alone? You're feeling much better when you turn off the phone. You beat yourself up, wonder why the hell am I his friend? Feelings like this don't end. It goes when you're all alone. You're locking yourself away in your own home. The money's all gone. I feel like a whole little plastic bags all over the floor. How do you feel when you're all alone? You're feeling much better when you turn off the phone. You beat yourself up and wonder why the hell am I his friend? Feelings like this don't end. Check in before I check out. A life of drugs, women, and pain's gonna take me out. Will I ever change? Will I be the same? When the moon comes out, all the shadows call my name. How do you feel when you're all alone? You're feeling much better when you turn off the phone. You beat yourself up, wonder why the hell am I his friend? Feels like this don't end. Better when you turn off the phone. You beat yourself up and wonder why the hell am I his friend? Feelings like this don't end.
lies and bloody guns, who ordained our execution, aligned our blind allegiance to the cause. Years of tried and faithful service to the source of light and time, culminating in our real purpose when our mortal cause unwind. Blindly see how we fall. Skies, I've decided I will find you. I will have you as my bride. From an empty spectral vessel, hear me calling out your name. Did the black wing steal your answer? Will I search this earth in vain?
the cypress trees bear witness in the crimson light to the first murder. Death blues, death blues. Well, leg guitar, 3 chords to young man who lost his wife. It went something like death blues, death blues. In Gogoda you can hear him scream death blues. In the fields they holler in pain death blues. And they whistle the same old tune death blues, death blues. Death blues. Abraham sang it and David to Ruth, and Anna taught the little ones that first tune. The day will come when St. John's vision will come true. The trumpet will sound. Oh, what will we hear? Death blues, death blues. Yes, death blues, death blues. Well, Noah's still waiting for another flood, and the king's hands are still stinking from all that blood. The kingdom is as rotten as the sea is blue, and wherever you turn, you'll see death too. With death blues, death blues, death blues, death blues, oh, death blues, death blues, oh, death blues. Death blues.
A man is born a slave, oh Lord, or a man is born a chief. I'll always be a beggar, Lord, and I'll always be a thief. Before I grow dark and old and lose my eyes to see, I'll pay back all the things I owe if you remember me. Lord, Lord, will you remember me? Or will you remember me? Lord, Lord, will you remember me? Or will you remember me? When you give me bread, Lord, I'll remember your blood when you give me wine instead. I know you gotta be hotter in hell hanging up on that tree. Now if I give you a sip of wine, will you remember me? Lord, Lord, will you remember me? Lord, will you remember me? Lord, Lord, will you remember me? Lord, will you remember me? Tomorrow, Lord, then let me wake up free. Well, I have crossed the river twice to see what I must be, and after
have come this far. Will you remember me, Lord, Lord? Will you remember me, Lord? Will you remember me, Lord, Lord? Will you remember me, 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 Lord, Lord? Will you remember me, Lord? Will you remember me? Oh, Honey, pretty body, won't you stay the night with me? Climb upon the highway, climb the open street. I never met no one sweeter, more persistent or more fair. Her body jumped and flipped it down with those beads in her hair. The caravan was empty and St. Peter wasn't there. Her body jumped and flipped it down, those beads wrapped through her hair. They craved the holy runner and he stabbed her with his blade. 40 miles from Plymouth town, that's where pretty Polly lay.
tall. Hanging tree is always there to catch you when you fall. He don't care about money, don't care about fame. Quick dropping, sudden stopping, everyone's the same. Hanging tree, that's where you'll find me. Dancing in those branches for everyone to see. Is where my end begins. So in my life